Hi, it's Matt. In case you haven't seen, the technical difficulties are back. Tom, Chris, Gary and I have each been on secret adventures, and then we've come together to share the adventures with each other and with you on the Technical Difficulties channel. This video is an extension to that. I went on an adventure with some clay, so if you haven't seen that video, go and watch it. There's links above and below. I went to Joe David Ceramics in London. I made 3 pots on a pottery wheel, which I've never done before, and this video is the full process from start to finish of the 3rd pot that I made. So if you want to watch 20 minutes of unbridled pottery, then you're in the right place.
How's that for compression?
Looks good. Nice. Looks definite.
So up and down, then up and down.
Yeah, basically. So about maybe 3 times you want to do that, but it depends on the piece of clay, to be honest.
Cool.
So with your left hand, try and just walk over a little. That's it. Yeah, just kind of soften out, and that's it. So sometimes when it wobbles, it means that you're just, because you're changing position quite a bit. So it's kind of like what you want to do is just hold still, brace your elbows. I can see you're kind of naturally, everybody always wants to do this.
I was trying to do that so I can get down and not look like my body's in the way.
It can help sometimes just literally to move your stool forward and give yourself like a little bit more of an anchor. Sometimes not, but
I'll try.
It depends, and everybody's slightly different. So, it's finding a way to just stay still, really.
From here, I go up again and down again?
Yeah, up and again, down again, because it's not quite centred yet, so, yeah.
Away from me. Got a little volcano there.
It's okay, just make sure if it goes to a point, then you're less likely to get a volcano. So if you kind of stop just shy of that then. Okay. So if you just kept on going with what you were doing, you were on the right track for losing a volcano.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, good. There you go.
Eee.
So go a bit more diagonal with your karate ninja chop. That's good. Okay. Open it up and start to turn it into a pot.
I realised in that thing, that mushrooms it, but that unmushrooms it.
Yeah, that can push it back in. Yeah, it's sort of.
And it's kind of.
Yeah. Finding how to make
yeah.
your hands work together is half the battle.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's good.
But the first part of the battle is working out what I'm trying to achieve.
Well, yes.
Before I can then work out how to use my hands to get to that place.
Yeah.
Okay, at this point, then I start with the pokey. Oh, pokey in and then pokey out and then pulley up.
Yeah, basically, yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, good depth.
I mean, the proper thing to do at this point while on camera is to try and narrate what I'm trying to do, but I haven't thought of that in the slightest right now. But the bit I'm trying to do right now is I've got a lumpy bit in the middle and I'm trying to flatten that out. And I know you can't see that on camera, but...
I think there's a lot to coordinate, so speaking as well might be just a step too far.
I mean, if there's one way to know I'm concentrating, it's that I'm not talking.
Yeah.
And it takes a lot to make me not talk. Got a little lump in the middle. Yee.
All sorted?
Yeah.
It's looking good. It's looking ready to burst.
So I start by bringing it up a little bit, and then later I bring this stuff into the walls.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Hey, that's straighter.
Yeah, that's good. And next time, just hold on the rim for a little
Even
bit
more,
longer.
even more. Okay.
Yeah, can help to count to 5 once you get there.
Okay.
Good. So before you carry on, just get rid of some of that slip and stuff off the,
With the sponge?
rim. Yeah, because it'll keep the wheel spinning. Because it might just get in the way later. Good. Oh, a little bit. Nice. Okay. again, because you've got quite a decent bit of clay there, so you can get quite a bit of height from it, I think. Because you're already about the same height as the previous, so you could probably get a little bit more out of it. Good, good. Really nice. A little bit more of a squeeze at the top, though. You were kind of floating. You're doing a little bit.
I was trying not to go too thin.
Yeah, classic beginner thing of like imagining you're touching the clay when you're kind of not.
Okay.
I'm about a millimetre next to it. No, stay connected.
Okay. Yes, even if I'm pressing lightly, I have to be pressing it to be pressing it lightly.
Exactly. So slow the wheel head down a little bit. Because another thing that you'll be fighting at this stage, in particular as the clay gets thinner, is the centrifugal force, that just wants to throw the clay outwards. Which is why even though we're making a cylinder, we make a cone shape to start with, in order to sort of fight
That makes sense.
that force. Cool. Nice. Okay, so you're getting a bit of a curve in the middle, which is absolutely fine. It's quite subtle at the minute.
Yeah.
But what that's telling me is that you need a little bit more power at the very bottom, as in, a bit more pressure at the very bottom first before you lift it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, always best to try and get the whole hand in.
Okay.
Otherwise you're kind of always knocking the rim and stuff with your fingers.
That took a lot off.
Yeah.
Oh, my finger poked it.
Keep going. You could just collar it briefly, just to sort of get it back on, close to being on track. It probably, you don't need it to be fully, but just enough. Okay, so if you go again, and then as you pull up, it should recenter itself. Yeah. All the way to the top, keep your hands moving, slow down the wheel head slightly, and hold on the rim. And take your fingers away slowly. There you go. It's a decent bit of height for a beginner, that really, really is.
Yay!
I mean, I know the shape was a bit like we've kind of knocked it around a little bit more, trying to get a bit more out of.
But you haven't touched this one. The middle one you touched.
That one, no. Exactly.
So I need to sponge
yours.
that off, don't I?
Yeah. So do it with the wheel spinning.
Yeah.
And you can also draw the sponge up the side as well, because I think there is
There's some
maybe
lumps.
a little something on the,
It's the,
on the edge there. So
with my finger in against it, I suppose.
yeah, you could do that. Yeah. See if that helps. Depends on the density of the lump.
That's a lump.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think that might be one of those lumps that's just in it. But
Yeah.
you could.
But then I've got
work
these bits
it
that
a little
can-
bit, yeah, with those
Yeah.
tools, and see if you can just, smooth that out. So yeah.
It's kind of got an arse, hasn't it?
You've got a base. Yeah.
All right.
It's grounded.
It's with this that I'm making the aluminium shards.
Okay,
I'm pushing too hard down.
Sharpening it off for me.
I am. I was.
It's a quizzical / critical face.
It was doing that.
Yeah.
So I tried to make it do that less.
Yeah.
So then it was more flat, and now it kind of goes.
Yeah, I think it's a matter of pushing like as you are with the rib tool from the outside, but then just pushing a little bit more from the inside on in that kind of mid area,
in the lumpy bit,
in that kind of point here. So yeah.
It's nice to know that it's not just drum kit pedals that fly away from you.
It's got pretty clean. Nice. If you do the bevel at the base, as in cut away that, then once you've done that, you might be able to return to, just getting rid of any of the jagged bits around the circumference a little bit more easily. Because you've got slightly less clay to move, if you see what I mean.
Oh, that makes sense, yeah. Yeah, I've been pressing down for stability, and I just don't need to. I just need to rest it.
Yeah, this is it. Occasionally, you get students who get very sore in this area. Sometimes it's just like, well, just stop grinding your hands on the wheel head. Understandable.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I made that worse. Okay, what's that? It's...
I think it's looking really good.
That bit's there to stay.
It may well be. It may well be. Well, when it's glazed, it'll all be kind of, the surface will be quite unified anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And sponge removes any last wet lumpy bits, doesn't it?
Yeah. Sponge can remove all ills.
Both on clay and on humans. That's smoother. Slicey time.
Yeah, cool. Okay. So, got your water. I'm going to swoop in with the board here. Another. There we go.
I've got a lump on the side.
No, keep going. Because otherwise it'll might just get stuck. There you go. Okay, cool.
Sponge the lump.
The lump, better off leaving that there, and we will just, because before we glaze everything, we just wipe anything like that off.
Okay.
So otherwise when it's fired it'll be like a nasty little razor blade on the side of your pot. But yeah, that's lovely. Really nice. Look at that.
So we've got number 1, it's very wobbly. Number 2, which is straighter but with a bit of help. And I don't think you touched this one at all, did you?
No, not at all. Not one bit.
Wow.
So good.
Thank you so much. That's
You're really
so much
welcome.
fun.
You're really welcome.